Hey friends, it's Julie from Plan to Create, and I am here with my current system that I'm using. You can see I am in half-letter discs, and I have that inside my Louis Vuitton GM agenda, which I removed the rings, and I've never looked back. I really like the system. I love tucking my half-letter discs right in here, and then still having some pockets to add my favorite stickers, which you can see here. And then I kind of wanted to explain what's driven me into this particular system. I love my hobonichi, I love my hemlock and oak, and I love my half-letter discs. It's kind of ridiculous. But each season kind of brings me into each one slightly differently, and as much as I want to use one for an entire year, I have found myself jumping around a little bit. In my current season, I am going to share these checklists for my AM and PM routines, and that's currently what's driving me into this half-letter disc. I can design these pages with these prompts, and that's really important. I am not a routine-oriented girl. I'm trying to build this into my life, and so having this visually week after week is important for me right now, and it's not something that I want to rewrite on a planner page week after week or day after day. I'm just not interested in doing that. So this provides it for me there. I can print it a lot easier than writing it, and that kind of explains what I'm doing here. So the other explanation, though, is that I decided as I was kind of thinking ahead towards the next week is that I really missed having a sidebar here because I really enjoy using my stickers from the planner spot and kind of building that little sidebar. Honestly, primarily it's just aesthetics. It's not super functional, but it's just something that I've really appreciated about my pages over the last year. And so I went ahead and added a fourth column. I squeezed one in to these inserts, and I'm going to bring you along in the process of me basically just taking the same information that was on a Thursday to Sunday format, just with that stacked weekend, and now I'm just going to divvy it out across 4 columns instead. So as you can see here, I'm starting off with my stamping. I like to stamp this little meal plan stamp. Meal planning is important to me. It's something that I have to have, again, there visually to remind me to make that effort, to plan, to grocery shop, to have the ingredients on hand. If you're paying close attention, you'll see that the previous version had the dates already included, but I decided to remove those and just go with an undated, partially just because it's simpler for printing and cutting, but also because when I add in a light colored date like this, I can write in and around that easier than I can when there's a printed date. So if I want to add an all-day event like someone's birthday, I can throw it up in that space really easily. So the next thing you're going to see there, I'm kind of referring over on the left, is that I did add a dot for every 8-ounce glass of water that I wanted to drink each day. Here I'm coming through with 4 dots because basically then it would be for every 16 ounce. I have 16-ounce containers, so every time I finish one, check off. Again, it's a visual reminder for me, but it's also causing a little bit of a break there for me from like my workout to my day. Bear with me while I scoot through just basically the transfer of information. This is quick and easy because, as you can see, it's already written there on the left. I'm just quickly jotting it down. But I wanted to mention that these lists are titled. They're titled on purpose for me. These are also prompts for me. Staring at a blank sheet is just like, I don't know what I need to do. But these are basically like my version of a trigger list. I know that these are areas of my life that I need to get things done, so they show me each week and help me dig those ideas out. I'm giving you this quick little glimpse at these cute icon stickers that I recently purchased from Planner Fluent. I like them because they have a little bit of a highlighted color behind them, so they stand out nicely against the white paper. And I'm just adding in little reminders for us to get our trash and our recycle out the night before that they're actually due, so we don't miss that early morning pickup. So I've seen a lot of people use markers to cross off their completed items, and I have been meaning to mention this, like how much I love using that method. I definitely like to use the darker colors though, because it really shows very quickly, what items are still left and haven't been addressed. When I use the lighter gray, I feel like it's harder for me to, differentiate the difference. You see here I use the dark one. Those are things that are done. These I'm using a little bit lighter color to things that I didn't actually do, but I decided didn't need to be done anymore. So those are kind of off my radar. And now I can really easily see the things that still need to be addressed this week. I've been known to purchase more than one sheet of my favorite Planner Spot sticker kit sheets, so I happen to have some extra washi on hand. I'm super glad I did so that I could carry this across without having to try to remove it from the other page and make a big mess. Here I'm just using my cute little ruler from Coffee Monster Co. and my scissors. Like, I know that there's probably way better tools out there, but this was kind of my quick, easy method because this sticker paper doesn't cut like washi would where you could just rip it right there. You do need a little bit more of a force, but that's pretty slick and I can deal with that. I know. This is like the speediest plan with me ever. It's really not a full plan with me, and I didn't go into detail about every little event because I know that would bore you to death. I'm trying to just look at some overall concepts here that I'm doing on my pages. But I'm really happy because I have that fourth column ready for a sidebar next week, all set, ready to go now, and for the rest of the month of July. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I almost forgot to add my sticker for my completed workout. Ugh, that would have been disastrous. But it's so satisfying. You guys know it's super motivating to me, right? Okay, I will leave you with a parting shot and just thank you for joining me here. I really appreciate you taking the time. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and or take a chance to subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more. All right, till next time, guys.